What happened to PAL's battalions at the Battle of the Somme? Imagine enlisting with your friends and heading off to fight side by side, only to face one of the bloodiest days in British military history. That's what happened to the PAL's battalions during the Battle of the Somme. These units were made up of men from the same towns, workplaces, or communities who signed up together in 1914 and 1915. They trained in Britain, eager to serve, and believed they would fight together and return home together. But when the battle started on July 1, 1916, everything changed. The British Army launched a big attack to break through German lines and ease pressure on the French at Verdun. They thought a powerful artillery bombardment would destroy the German trenches. Sadly, the bombardment failed to do that, leaving the German defenses mostly intact. When the PAL's battalions moved forward in close formation, as ordered by commanders trying to keep discipline, they ran straight into a storm of machine gun and rifle fire. The results were devastating. The Accrington PALs, for example, lost 584 men out of 720 engaged. The Leeds PALs saw about 750 of their 900 men either killed, wounded, or missing. Other battalions like the Grimsby Chums and Sheffield City Battalion lost about half of their men in that first day. Overall, more than 57,000 British soldiers were casualties on the first day, with around 20,000 killed. It was the bloodiest day in British military history. Because these battalions were made up of men from the same towns, the impact was felt deeply in their communities. Entire neighborhoods and towns mourned their losses. Homes had curtains drawn, and public grief was everywhere. Survivors kept fighting in later battles on the Somme and other places, but they also suffered more losses. After the heavy toll at the Somme, the British Army stopped forming PAL's battalions. When conscription started in 1916, men were no longer recruited based on where they lived. So, the story of the PAL's battalions at the Battle of the Somme is one of bravery, tragedy, and lasting community pain. Their experience shows how brutal trench warfare was and how volunteer soldiers faced enormous risks when fighting for their friends and their towns.